Aries, it's your girl Merch, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them. The Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. I popped in and see what's good with you for early November, Aries. Let's just pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angel, spirit guide, spirit animal, source, sky, universe, please allow me to tap in with my Aries, sun, moon, rising, and north node to see what messages you have for them for early November. Please protect the space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. As you come in, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here, share this video with someone that you love, Aries. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, send me a love donation, follow me on any other platform, or subscribe to my Patreon. So boom. I just really feel like dealing with something for a really long time and it getting worse and worse and worse. It being time for you to do something about it now in a real way. I feel like seeing something potentially to be a problem or knowing that you have to check on something, it taking you far too long to check on it. You letting it get away from you for far too long, and then, where there's smoke, there's fire. That energy, Capricorn could be relevant. You could have Capricorn in your chart if you're dealing with a Capricorn. A Capricorn is around somewhere. I feel like you got to keep checking something. You got to make sure something is right, something's on point. You got to make sure something doesn't all burn down. Heavy on that energy. That it's not for nothing. I also feel like having the potential to catch it in time if you wanted to. With that being on you, catching something just in time, for sure. For others of you, you genuinely know that it's going to burn to the ground and you allow it to. It's going to go up in smoke, go up in flames, and you allow it to. Said what I said. Heavy on your air magic, I didn't mean to say that. So your air magic, for some of you, what I wanted to say, your fire magic, focusing on your fire magic, but your air magic being in what you say. Watch what the hell you say. You don't think about what you say, Aries. But some of you, your fire magic is really lazy. Your fire magic is really lazy. You light your candles and you leave them. You don't really stay with them. You don't really meditate over them the way that you're supposed to. But anyway, that's not what I came here to say. It's not what I came here to talk about. I came here to talk about what your higher self is doing. I came here to talk about what your lower self is doing. And I came here to talk about what you're going to do when you integrate these two energies. Okay? That energy. Sending love and light. Thank you for your readings. Your readings are always on point. Checking on my Aries sun. Thank you. Welcome. So boom, your higher self with this world card out here and the Knight of Wands out here in reverse. Okay, for me, I just really feel like your higher self knowing that yo, first thing that I just heard, I was gonna say something else, but I'm gonna say this. That some of you have already lived more than half of your life. You've already passed the half point of your life, and that's a little morbid. We're in Scorpio season. I'm going to honor it. I'm going to say it, period. But that's the problem. Someone says things to you. You think things. Someone says things that scare the shit out of you. I just feel like your higher self knowing what time it is, but being really inactive in some way, not taking the actions you need necessary. Right? Needing your lower self to be on board. Your lower self is not. Something has come full circle. Your higher self knowing that something has come full circle between, having a full circle moment, seeing something, or seeing that in those who have come after you. This could be in your children. I also really feel like looking to someone as if your higher self knowing that you look at someone to blame them for being the problem when they're not. It's what they trigger in you that you haven't looked at, you haven't healed, haven't wanted to touch, is why you don't like this person, or why y'all clash, why y'all bump heads, why you don't want them around, or why you feel as if they've overstayed their welcome. You fully knowing why you treat someone the way that you do, or why you can't be close to them, or what they remind you of. Have you on them reminding you of your teenage years, your wounded inner teenager? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah. There's something about this. Missing someone, missing what someone added to your life. Someone was an important part of your spiritual journey. So what I said, someone could be missing you this way, but nah, we in your energy, realizing that it's been far too long since you've encountered someone, since you focused on yourself, or since you've taken your spiritual practices seriously, whatever that looks like or means to you, or literally it's time for you to do something about. I just feel like needing to ascend, go to the next level, learn more about something, be more active and learning more. I feel like reaching certain milestones that you could have or should have. Some would have said should have, or some would have said could have, but you know, reached before, but now have the opportunity to do so. Anyway, your lower self absolutely refusing to move. You're being at odds with someone, so this energy could be, it could be personal in some way. This is not a love reading. So this could be with, you know how you show up in one area of your life, you show up in all areas of your life. This feels like professional. This feels like, you know, personal as well, though. This could also be romantic for some of you. Feel like knowing that you and someone, your higher self, knowing that you and someone, you know, need to go to the next level. Period. You know, this could be, if you know, if this is applying to you romantically, even though this is not a love reading, this could be that you and someone, you know, at this point, we say we're committed to each other, we say something, but we're just having sex at this point. We don't even like each other, or genuinely we don't communicate the same way, or you know someone is here for a good time and not a long time. Someone is temporary. Your higher self knowing that someone is temporary, which makes it hard for you to want to connect to them because you don't want to get attached to them. That's a personal problem. That's a you thing. That's a you problem. Some you could be dealing with a Pisces. That energy out here, or psychic. Just feel like you don't want to get connected to them because they're temporary in your life or whatever. You don't know how to not get attached. But I feel like this person stays in your life a whole lot longer the better you treat them. So if they're not around a long time, it really speaks to how you treat them, or this is you. If you don't stick around in someone's life for a really long time, it really speaks to how they treat you, period. But I said what I said. I feel like someone removes themselves without fuss, man. Without fuss. Heavy on this energy, and your lower self being like, fuck that. I don't want to start over, or fuck that. I don't want to be soft. I don't want to be sensitive. I don't want to be vulnerable. I don't want to make an offer to someone. I don't want to start over. Heavy on the not wanting to start over from scratch. You are over. Your higher self knows something is over. Something is done. You've been were supposed to leave, go in a different direction. That energy, you were supposed to leave. You were supposed to leave. You're supposed to leave. You don't want to be there, but you don't know where to go. You don't know how to start. You don't know what actions to take. I also really feel like someone is operating with a teenage mentality. Someone genuinely may look like a grown woman or a grown man, but they are a wounded teenager on the inside. No bullshit. You know, your lower self saying, I don't know where to start. I feel like it's stopping you, holding you back from chasing, you know, or exploring your gifts. I feel like disconnecting you from your gifts. Some of you haven't allow yourself to expand on your gifts or go to the next level, or you're still a novice in ways that you shouldn't be. You know, if you really applied yourself, really stuck to something, but not believing in yourself, or literally, you know, having proof and doing nothing with it, or not digging deeper, not taking the action. I don't want to know more. I don't want to hear anymore. You present something to someone, but it's not enough. Or they present something to you, but it's not enough. You don't want to look at it. This is within. I don't want to explore my emotions. I don't want to know what hurts. I don't want to take it out, that energy out here. I also really feel like this energy, your lower self, showing up this way, and this energy has had you lose several fucking people the same way. You are being able to, not being able to identify the common denominator as yourself. But you not being able to identify that everybody always has to come to you first to apologize. Everybody has to come break the ice with you or let you know that it's okay, or that they'll just move on before you'll engage them again. Shit is wild. Anyway, when you allow yourself to integrate whatever this is, I just feel like you ultimately still coming to the conclusion that there's no reconciliation, or we can't work together with this 3 of Cups out here in reverse and this Ace of Cups out here in reverse. 4 of Cups, I just feel like it's a shitty deal, it's a shitty offer. You're not happy, you're not open. Just is what it is. Or too much damage has been done at this point. Literally, someone's like, I had fun making this mess, but I will not be helping you clean it up. Or literally, I know we made a mess tearing this shit up, going through this fight. It doesn't necessarily have to be physical. There's so much going on emotionally, so much being torn up on the inside. That energy out here, right? So much resentment, so much buildup. I don't even know where to start. It's such a mess. I don't know how to clean this up. Even if I want to, it's just easier for me to walk away. You end up walking away, or you and someone else end up walking away because the contract is just up, literally. Or because neither one of you are on the same page to both commit, or you just don't want the same things. Either way, that's fine. I just feel like after you look at yourself and you see how you're showing up, you see where you need to improve, you see where you got to work on yourself, the conclusion still is that something is unstable. It just doesn't work, or you're not happy, or you've overstayed your welcome. Or literally there won't be any reconciliation because what you gave someone wasn't love, or what they gave you wasn't love. But have you know what you gave someone wasn't love? Or there won't be any reconciliation because you choose to deny your intuition. You choose to deny your intuition, which is telling you to get a little closer to somebody that you know you can't have forever, or you can't possess. Isn't yours, won't be yours. You can't keep to yourself. Oof. I feel like a dissolving of a connection, of a friendship, of a relationship, of a marriage, of a business, when it's all said and done, of a career path. It's for someone to go start over, all over again, on a brand new career path. I keep seeing the 9 of Swords even though it's here. Meanwhile, and I'm like, it's not here, so it's back in the deck, making me want to put it back in the deck mentally. Like so much anxiety over where you and someone can't come together, but needing to honor when you dig deep inside, you really don't love someone, you really don't love this person, or you need to honor, you really don't know how to love them or understand them, or needing to honor that you have to ascend spiritually, you have to dive deeper into who you are so that you may ascend, a lot more spiritually sound. That part. Just feel like your thoughts, something about your thoughts not being a safe place, your mind not being a safe place, and having to heal that, work on that, love on that part of yourself, love on all of you. Heavy on needing a spiritual bath, but heavy on needing a spiritual bath, but being solo dolo when it's all said and done. You're not a part of a group. You gotta you gotta work your magic by yourself. Or you end up working your magic by yourself because ultimately you still listen to your lower self, which tells you that you're stronger by yourself than you are with others, but you are stronger by yourself than you are with others if the others don't love you this way. And I don't feel like they don't love you, or they're not on your side this way. You get disconnected from them because they're not your family. You get disconnected from them because you don't love them. You don't pour into them the way they deserve, or the way that they're used to. Everyone coming from a solid foundation, or someone has felt what a solid foundation feels like. It's crazy. For some of you, it's what is this? The children's children aren't being raised the way the children was. So the grandparent got to come correct with the grandkids, because the grandkids come from a solid foundation. They don't take shitty love offers. They don't take shitty offers in general. That 3 and that ace being a 4. You gotta love me for real, or I don't want it. Something about this energy. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. I love you. It's your girl, Mr. Big Body Benz. Run, tell them. The Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. Peace.